Hello and welcome to Hellow Media. Have you ever been caught in a lift? Well, if you have, you may have met our friend Callum. We are asking a lot of questions today and we hope you enjoy our interview.
Can you tell us a bit about what an elevator technician does and some of the technical aspects of the job?
On a general day-to-day, we do like preventative maintenance, servicing. Basically, it's our job to do everything we can to stop the lift from breaking down and anyone getting trapped. We have a lot of mechanical tasks we have to check with, like rope tensioning, all your mechanical aspects of your doors opening and closing, and then you've got your electrical side, which is your controllers and your contactors and your drives, making sure they're all up to date, all clean, all working correctly. A lot of safety checks to make sure that if something does go wrong, the elevator will stop and no one will get hurt.
Where did you know you wanted to get into this industry and why?
I actually grew up with majority of my family working in the same industry. I had my dad, 2 brothers, 2 uncles, 3 or 4 cousins, all in the same industry. And just seeing how much they enjoyed it and all the extra family events that went on within the industry was just something I was drawn to from the start. I always enjoyed fixing things and I thought, why not give it a go? And started 15 years ago and still love it.
Is it easy to get out of an elevator easily?
The safest place for you if you are in an elevator when it is malfunctioning is to stay right in the elevator. Do not try to open the doors. Do not try work your way out. That's when you'll find yourself in real danger. To actually get out of the elevator, for a technician like myself, we can normally move the elevator and get you out quite easily. But the best advice for you is just stay calm, sit down. Don't try and get yourself out because that's when you'll find yourself in more trouble.
How does the brakes work?
The brakes on an elevator, they work as more fail-safe. So they're normally an electrical solenoid that will pick up only when the lift's allowed to move. So if you lose power or you have a fault, they'll drop and allow so the lift cannot move unless it's intending to. It's very, very rare for a brake to be stuck in the open position. It's more, it'll be stuck in the closed position and not move.
So if the cable snaps, it got a governor, so when it exceeds the speed, it puts on the brakes.
Yeah, so very good. It's got a safety gear brake on all lifts as well. So if all the cables did happen to snap at the same time and it was to free fall, you'd probably fall about half a metre before the governor does overspeed with your weights will push out, trip your safety gear and pull it straight into gear and we'll stop.
Can you tell us any hair-raising elevator rescue stories for us?
A lot of the rescue stories from elevators are normally people do get quite distressed and that, so they're not, wouldn't really say hair-raising, but we also look after escalators, which are the moving stairs, as you see. It was around Spring Racing Carnival and the girls wear these nice long dresses and it happened to get caught in the escalator. The decision had to be made for her, either stay where you are or remove the dress.
And what did she do?
In the end, I think she did remove her dress and her friend gave her a jacket to then move on, but that was an interesting one.
Was it a successful removal of the elevator mechanism from the dress?
I believe the escalator is working again, yes.
How long have you been doing the job?
I've been doing the job for 15 years now. Actually, I just received an email this week for a 15-year anniversary email that I received. I started when I was 18 in 2010, completed a 4-year apprenticeship, and since then I've been working across 2 or 3 different departments in the same company.
Can you describe the process from getting stuck in the elevator to getting out of the elevator?
So if you do find yourself stuck in an elevator, every single elevator will be equipped with an emergency telephone, which will work under normal power, emergency power, everything. So you should never find yourself in a lift that doesn't have a working telephone. You'll have to typically press and hold this button for 5 seconds, which will then call to a call centre based in Australia. They will then talk to you, give you a few, like try this button, try do this. If none of those work, they'll then dispatch the closest technician and they will then advise you how long they'll be till they get out. The best thing to do then is just stay calm, relax. You're not going to run out of air. You're perfectly safe inside there.
What made you become a Sparky and is it part of your dream job?
Wouldn't say it was always my dream job growing up. I was very interested in doing live sound engineering, working in like theatres and doing the electrical side of that. I decided to go and apply for this apprenticeship more for the stability and long term, almost as a plan B, but then it essentially became my plan A, and I don't really plan on leaving anytime soon.
Are you afraid of heights?
No, I'm not really afraid of heights. We are working at quite high levels pretty often. Just don't look down, you should be fine, really.
Do you enjoy your job?
I do. It is quite fulfilling.
So I've been stuck in a lift before with our very own Claire. We went to the movies and we got stuck at the Fountain Gate lift. We freaked out a little bit. Was that the right thing to do, or should we have maybe calmed down?
I would say it's a natural thing to do, more than the right thing to do. Freaking out's not going to get you out of the lift. Did you then press the phone, call someone, and did someone come and get you?
Yeah, so it was about 25 minutes.
Yep.
I carry a little card game with me, so we sat down and played Squirt on the ground. Rang the little doorbell, as like a doorbell. A gentleman answered, and yeah, we played our little game. Then they finally arrived, and then we were too scared to take the lift back up the other end of the shopping centre over to up to the car park.
Yep.
And it's been an ongoing joke every time Claire and I are together. What's your favourite Disney?
Oh, I do have a lot of Disney movies on repeat because I have 3 young girls that watch them a lot. I really like Wreck-It Ralph. I really like Moana, and I really like the soundtrack to Encanto.
Is that the Spanish one?
Yes.
Have you seen Moana 2?
I have.
That's
about
my favourite.
75 times this week.
What are you most proud of?
Probably the thing I'm most proud of and enjoy is probably the relationships, the friends I've kind of met working in the same industry for 15 years. The best man at my wedding I actually met at work, which was pretty cool. I like coming home and talking to my kids about what I'm doing, and I'm not sure if they're actually interested, but they definitely pretend to be interested, which is fun. It's a very fulfilling job. I get to meet lots of interesting people, and it's just all around enjoyable.
So many questions. We hope you loved it too.